All right, guys. So I just want to do the recap. Happy Monday, everyone. We had a really, really good meetup in Austin Friday night. So thanks for all of the people who actually made it. Let me show you a couple of pictures from our Austin meetup. That was really, really nice. Thanks for all the people who came. So Mike came from California. Um, John from New Hampshire and Jared from Louisiana. So we had a really nice, trip together for some hike and some breakfast and dinner and lunch. Some people came. We did Terry Fox, which is a really, really nice place in Austin. Everyone who goes to Austin, you should definitely try that place. It was really, really fun. Thanks to a couple of members who joined us. Bobby and Jared and his wife came. And then we had the meetup in the domain. And again, thank you so much for everyone who came. It was a really, really fun time. No, it's funny because um, Austin is still has the mask requirement. The city of Austin, although Texas is open, the city of Austin still has the mask requirement and some of the physical distancing and stuff. So John came for a New Hampshire, and then he messaged Norm. Norm, I came to Texas to see I'm a free man to put my mask in trash, but I saw everyone is like Dr. Fauci here putting the mask. And where is the real Texas?
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
that was
funny.
fun. And then yeah, so thank you so much for everyone who came. And then we had some meeting with also Dr. Katz. Yeah, we went to Dr. Hatz's house, and later we got some dinner together. That was awesome. So yeah, so that was a really good time. Thank you so much. These meetings are really, really good, and I really appreciate for everyone who's coming. So market was really choppy at the open. Look at the SPY is horrible. Now it's selling off a little bit. But generally, my watch list wasn't really exciting. AMC was on our watch list, my watch list, and we had the 10-15 level that I had at the open. Sold off and came up. As soon as it came up, before the 1 minute candlestick closes, I jumped in the long. Not a big size at 990, and then popped up all the way up to 1015. And I don't know where I got that level on the daily chart. Um, I had this here, somewhere around here. Yeah, so this must be around this level or this moving average somehow, and then sold off after that. I had a little bit of shares that passed my entry point, and I got out and I got a stop out on it. So in general, yeah, it was like 855. I mean, it's about a couple of hundred, but I gave some of it back. And then there was, yeah, that was pretty much the only trade that I did. LEDS the LEDS was really nice at the open for opening range breakup, but unfortunately I missed it when I was trading AMC. And then I'll try later to catch in a breakout of 12, but I just think in handcuffs. I didn't want to really trade anything. And this drops on LEDS is really difficult because it's a low float stock and there's a lot of pump and dump on it. So I just got out of it. Without making any money. And Workhorse, the open, I want to try to take a short on it. I did take a short on this pullback for a 5 minute open range breakout, but I just didn't like the price action, and I just completely covered, and that was it. So after that, it really sold off really nicely, but I just didn't make any money. I'm just leave it. So yeah, that was pretty much when Brian had a really nice on PDD, one of the amazing, amazing trades that he did. It was a really nice short right at the open. Brian did it. So Brian, how did you do that?
Yeah, it's Rising Devil trade. So basically, PDD, I had it on my watch list because it was gapping down. I couldn't find any news why it was gapping down, but it just was. So when it popped up to the VWAP at the open, I just took a short, which is out of my trade book, and it just started to sell off after that. So yeah,
Excellent.
sure, I shorted it. Yeah, covered it once, and then when it came back up to the VWAP, shorted it again.
Yeah, that turned out to be a
Smaller
really, really
size.
nice, really nice,
Yeah.
amazing 5 minute opening range breakout. It had all the criteria for 5 minute opening range breakout. So I don't know why I didn't take that trade myself. So everything else, to me, at least for my strategy, I mean, we had good day. Right, Mike right now is short Disney, and we had Ryan PDT had a really nice. Yeah, Mike did a mountain pass here. This is a mountain. This is a Peter's trade book
Nice.
strategy. Very nice. Ryan PDT had a really nice trade. OCGN was nice. At the open, at least it was a good open range breakup. Had the volume on it, but generally everything it seems to me a little bit not momentum wise. I wasn't really excited. One thing that I could do on AMC, and I did have shares for sure, if I were cutting it a little bit earlier, this is a strategy that I call it a engulfing crack. So this is bulls are going up, and then suddenly the collapse is so big that the bearish candlestick is actually engulfed and bigger than the bullish candlestick. So you could potentially short that. But again, I just don't want to touch anything else. So in terms of day trade, I don't have anything. I have some ARC, some TNA, and some TQQ. Not a lot of exposure. So I'm a little bit just getting it to see if we can get a bounce from it or not. But yeah, definitely market cues are really weak, and IWM is weak. SPY was hovering above the green, but now it's going down. A couple of announcements. Today is onboarding class. All of the members, guys, if you don't know what's going on and how to use the community, just come to the onboarding class. I give you a PDF copy of my book, advanced one. You can read it, and we're gonna make some PDF presentation for you how to use the community the best. So come at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Mike, Carlos, and Kyle are gonna walk you through the community and how you actually start your trading. Because it's very, very important, guys, to know what you're doing. It's really easy to buy something Dogecoin, and someone says, or another coin, or buy this stock. But having the right risk management, making money in the stock market is easy, or in a crypto, making money is easy. Keeping the money is really the problem that most of the people have. So come Monday, PCT bootcamp and webinars starts today, guys. So for those of you who are in the Peak Capital webinars, all of the webinars are in the Peak Capital, and yeah, the schedule is also on the website. Anything else from you, Brian?
No, I think that's it. Yeah. LEDS, again, bit of a dog's breakfast. It's again harder to play these stocks once they've been in play for a couple of days. So just be careful with them.
Yeah, usually Brian said something like that. Usually the first day is the best day. This one was in play on Thursday that I didn't trade on Thursday. Went up all the way up to 14. The second day, the third day, usually as time goes, you gotta be really, really careful. And these stocks are a little bit tough because we don't have it shares for short, but some brokers have shares for short, and they're usually exposed to a couple of big players, the people who are having millions of shares, and then somehow they dump. You don't get this, for example, on FCX like Freeman Port or PDD event. You don't get a huge dump of one big player often in these ones, so you're more trading like with the market. But these stocks are a little bit tough. That's why I really didn't like it. I didn't want to get into this flush. And remember, when the technical damage is done, although the stock is gapping up, but if you see a bull flag here, you want to take it for a long, you got to be careful because the stock is below the VWAP already. This is what Brian calls, and I love this term, that the technical damage has been done. This collapse, it's just the building that is collapsing. You can't really build a bull flag on it. So, or try to ABC the pattern to the long side. If anything, this looks like more like a short to me. So be careful. Recognition of the stocks in play and their behavior is a very important part of trading that comes with experience. Anyone can read a strategy. Okay, I'll buy this and sell that. But recognition of when this fits into your stocks in play, that comes with experience. And that's the hardest part to teach, really. Anyways, Brian, last word?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good. All right. Good day.
Good, yeah. So RFG, talk about it more.
Yeah.
So guys, if you watch the video, we appreciate the likes, subscribe, and if you have any question, just comment in there. I answer the questions in the chat, but definitely let's have a good discussion in the comments as well. I'm gonna answer them, and if anything about life general, anything, comments definitely are welcome. Have a good day, guys, and see you tonight in the webinar and tomorrow in the chat.